Yesterday, I received the results of my comprehensive metabolic panel. That's the blood work that measures things like cholesterol and ALT and about 15 different markers. And I'm happy to report that everything except albumin is in the green. Healthily in the green. And tomorrow I will see my doctor, and I'm sure we will discuss the results of the A1C, of the metabolic panel. I expect him to confirm that the albumin is not something to be concerned about, and I intend to raise the subject of medication with him. Anybody who's been following my metabolic restoration over the last 5 months will recall that when I started this Morningwood Chronicles, I was on 4 different medications for diabetes and high blood pressure, and 2 of those, the metformin and the beta blocker, have been discontinued because my body reached a point where the doctor said you don't need those anymore. I want to emphasize, however, something I mentioned yesterday, which is that the numbers here are no surprise because the inputs, the lifestyle that I've been leading hasn't changed since the previous blood test. So if something had been really remarkably different, that would have been a surprise. And so while the numbers were a consolation 2 months ago when I did the first blood draw after beginning this process, the results of this week's blood results are much less about the numbers for me. They're about validation. They are about confirming that the previous blood test was not some bizarre, fluke. So this is validation, and now my challenge is to continue incorporating these lifestyle changes into my daily existence until they are just as natural and integrated as showering or brushing my teeth. I will post all of the blood work results, as I have since beginning this project, in my Substack, and there's a link in the description below. In the meantime, if someone were to ask me, hey Gerard, what's the one thing I could do to help improve my metabolic health? My answer would be walk 10 minutes after every meal. Try it for a week or 2 weeks and see how you feel.